Alright, very good morning to you. We are in Innsbruck. It has snowed. It's freezing cold, so it's time to close the darn windows. So where are we going today? We're heading down south to Venice, and from there we head down further south to avoid this weather here. It's a crisp morning here in Innsbruck with generally good weather. A little bit of fog, I think, in the air. Our route takes us from Innsbruck today to Venice via the Brenner Pass, Bolzano, Trento, Verona, Vicenza, and Padua. Okay, everything's looking very nice here. Engine is up and running. Innsbruck traffic, DC-3 taxiing to runway 26 for departure to the south, Innsbruck. Flight controls are good. Brakes are working. Anti-ice is on. Airframe anti-ice, Peter heat.
Alright, if you want to read the before takeoff checklist.
Yes, please.
Confirm that the flaps are up or in the predetermined takeoff position. In this case, they're up.
Correct.
Trims are set 3 zeros right there. There's 1, 2, and 3, all set for 0. So if we have an engine failure, we're not touching flaps or trim. We know it's set because we did our checklist. Runway heading to about 1,000 feet. It's going to be a little bit bumpy. Hang on for dear life. Don't give up. Keep on flying unless you hear the magic words, which are?
Your airplane.
Correct. If you hear that, then I'll take it. Otherwise, if you have an engine failure, it's going to be engine failure, gear up, identify, verify, feather. And we're not going to touch the power. When we set this power, our power is set. We ain't touching it. Our flaps are set. Our power is set. We're not touching mixtures or throttles. We're going to put the gear up, verify it, and feather it. And climb straight ahead.
Okay, that sounds good. Right side is clear. Left side is clear. Runway 26 is identified.
Boost pumps are on. Alright, tail wheel's locked.
Alright, start putting some power in. Innsbruck traffic DC-3, you're departing runway 26. There's 20. Landing lights are on. That would be helpful. And here's 30.
Power set. Airspeed is alive.
It's 40. Comes to tail. Hold it down, hold it.
Looking good. Just keep what you got. Looking very nice.
Here's a
Positive rate. Gears coming up. After takeoff checklist.
Moisture, roger. So gear is up, flaps are up. Engine power is set. Temperatures are looking good. Okay, speed is good. After takeoff checklist is complete. And left turn.
drop off. Now watch your speed, bring in a little bit of throttle, add some throttle. We want to stay 90 knots out here. That's above DOMS, we're going to stay right above it.
Roger that.
There's cruise power set. And cruise checklist is all complete.
Thank you. Okay. So to cruise, reducing manifold pressure to 30 inches and the RPMs to a little bit over 20. A little bit of left trim on the rudder. Nice. Here we are back at Bolzano. So, time to have a quick look at the Venice METAR. Looks like we have 7 knots out of 20 degrees with 10 kilometers visibility, clear skies, 4 degrees Celsius, 1 degree dew point, and a pressure of 1025 hectopascal, which is 30.35 inches of mercury. Okay, looks like we can probably attempt an approach for runway 04 left or right. Wind more or less 6 knots, a bit of a crosswind here. Doesn't really matter too much. Alright, coming up on Lake Garda on our right and Trento below us. Lake Garda. And Verona here to our left, so we will slowly and steadily do a left turn. It's obviously not the closest, the shortest route to Venice from Innsbruck. That would have been over these mountains over there, directly to Padua. VFR, however, we are gonna fly direct to Verona and then Vicenza, Padua, following the highway. And the train tracks should all be very visible to us here. Weather is excellent. See a little bit of weather coming in direction, what is that, Bologna, more or less. The beam Verona, just underneath us, the Arena di Verona. We're in the middle of the old city. Padua. Pretty much straight ahead of us. Right, there's a couple of ways we can approach Venice over here. We are currently just passing Vicenza. We're probably around here now, coming up on Padua very soon. So the Venice airspace is starting pretty much at the beginning of the lagoon here. There's the scenic way we can take, which is down south via the Lido, and then enter the pattern here for, once round the block for a runway 04 left landing, or we'll take the northern approach from Padua to the left over Mestre, and then from here in. I think since we have time and there's no ATC or other traffic at the moment, we can probably take the nice route down south. And we're considering a descent at this point, which is probably down to, let's go 750. Here's Padua. Padua has an airport apparently, and down here's the old city, which is looking very nice. Time for us to go on a southerly heading now. Direct Mestre. You can see Venice there, sitting in the middle of the lagoon, very pretty. Alright, so we're heading down to beginning of the Lido over there, and our first reporting point would be Chioggia. Alright, here we go. Welcome to the Lido, starting here. Venice traffic, DC-3 entering the control zone at Chioggia, 4,000 feet, full stop landing, Venice. Alright, we're off the autopilot.
We're going to do descent approach at 20 inches prior to getting to the final approach fix.
Yep. Here's the 20 inches. Just in time for our checklist. Before landing, autopilot is off, altimeters are set, fuel selector valves are set to the mains, mixtures are auto rich. There we go. Carb air is cold, fuel boost pumps are on, we'll wait for that until a little later. We'll check the ignition, which is in. We checked the propeller, which is set to, at this point, roughly 2300 RPM. Landing gear will be down in a while. The tail wheel is locked. The ices are coming off. That's not it. Here we go. The ices are off. Parking brake is off. Flaps are as desired. They are not desired. Before landing checklist is complete. The only thing that's missing is the boost pumps at this point and the landing gear. Here's the Lido, and to our left is Venice itself. I'm gonna slow down so we see a little something. Go down to almost 10 manifold pressure. That's as slow as we can go without the gear horn complaining. Right, we're at 2,000 feet, another 500 or so to go. There we are. Venice traffic, DC-3 at reporting point Lido, entering the pattern from the south, gonna join it downwind, right downwind to runway 04 right, Venice traffic. Lido Airport. Got some power back. Definitely the nicer approach because we can get a nice view of Venice here. Piazza San Marco coming into view very nicely. And here in the middle is the cemetery. And we're flying straight over Murano, where all the glass comes from. Alright, we're not really in the pattern at the moment. Okay, let's take some speed out again. There we go, Murano. Alright, speed checks, gear down please.
Alright, landing gears down, latch, handle neutral, pressure's up, green light.
Checked. Fuel pumps.
Boost pumps are on. I need a little bit of right rudder, bring this wing back down, watch your speed here.
Good, speed is good, 90 DMMS, slow now.
Here comes the field right here, it's coming in sight.
I see it. More power, too slow. Let's put in 2 notches of flaps. Quarter flaps.
Speed looks good.
Alright, boost pumps are on, gear down, landing lights.
So we're looking good. It's descending.
Neat. Venice traffic DC-3 final 04 right.
Here comes the field right here, it's coming in sight.
Mr. Perceptive, a bit fast at this point, slowly.
Alright, now bring it right on in. Now close them, you're doing good.
Alright, we're idle.
Get 2 landings out of that.
Bullshit. That wasn't a bounce. Okay. Now land the tail. Slowly but steadily. There we are. Traffic DC-3 vacated runway 04 right, crossing runway 04 left. Okay, landing lights off, Peter heat off. Nav lights are staying on. Nice place to stay. Alright, that was it. I hope you like the scenic arrival. We're gonna be back from here, going further south. Not quite sure where we're going yet. Ljubljana is an option. Thanks for flying, and see you on the next one.